Crypto games are evolving fast, and while it may not feel like it when we look at the market conditions, one look at the on-chain data tells us otherwise. With 1.64 billion unique active wallets in the past 1 year, which is a 400% increase from the year before. Does this mean that there's 1.6 billion crypto gamers out there? No, just unique active wallets. There's a lot of duplicates in there, but that doesn't matter. What this tells us is that there's way more interest in this space than we originally thought. But your time is valuable, so here's a quick rundown of what we'll check out in today's video. We're gonna check out new game releases, major game updates, confirmed earnings, and big upcoming and currently ongoing airdrops. We have our first ever crypto game coming to Nintendo. That's a big deal. Nintendo is absolutely huge, and we haven't had a crypto game on Nintendo quite yet. We're coming to the console market. There's a $500,000 airdrop in this video. Well, in a game that I'm gonna mention in this video. And we got some insider info on the most played crypto games on the Ronin blockchain. Now, my name is The Inspector. Welcome back to the Mindblow Show. Hit the like button on your way in and click that subscribe if you're new to the channel so you never miss out on any future videos. And that's some of the best ways to support me is just by liking and subscribing. That's all you have to do, and I bring you these videos obviously for free. And most of them are not even sponsored, but this one is. So let's take a second and thank our sponsor. Ah yes, I am the sponsor of this video, The Inspector. Yes, we don't have a sponsor. We almost never do. But that won't stop me from bringing you the alpha. Let's get into it with the first crypto game to come to Nintendo, and that's Runiverse. So this is gonna be the first section of the video talking about new releases and game updates. This is an update from Runiverse, and the Forgotten Runiverse is officially approved for development on Nintendo, PlayStation, and Xbox. But Nintendo, that is the big one. For those of you who don't know, the Forgotten Runiverse is this top-down 2D perspective MMORPG. They already had a few playtests, and I'm just guessing here that their global launch is going to happen very soon. A lot of the items that are in-game are NFTs, and there's a whole intricate in-game economy that I will cover once they do their full global release and what's the best way to optimize earnings inside of the game. But that is the Forgotten Runiverse. Good for them! Nintendo, let's go! Secondly, does this seem familiar to you? How can I not mention this? Absolutely awesome. The Sandbox Alpha Season 5, their airdrop event Season 5 is coming. This is the official introduction, or official announcement, I should say. It's going to be a Jurassic World themed event. So they're partnered with the actual Jurassic World. The Sandbox, they kick it out of the park every single time with everything they do. Their game may be mid. They may not have the best game around, and you know, I'm not gonna sit here and chill you that the Sandbox is the best game ever made in crypto, because far from it. There's so many better games out there. But as far as paying their users goes, Sandbox is among the top in my opinion. They always pay, and their airdrop events are glorious. Alpha Season 4 ended. It lasted from November until December of 2024, and now we have Alpha Season 5, so I definitely recommend joining this one if you haven't already. So this is going to start soon. The pre-registration is already available right here under this link. I'll try to leave it in the first comment down there so we can leave our email, pre-register for it, and then we're just gonna play the quest. That's how the Sandbox works. I'm gonna pre-register here now, because if you do that, you will get the Raptor helmet NFT for completely free, so you get that right away. So just pre-register with the email that you have used to create your Sandbox account. We're definitely looking forward to this one, because Season 4 was a massive success in my book. And now Season 5, if nothing else, if you're not gonna have fun, at least you're gonna get paid. And that's what we're here for. We're trying to use every opportunity we have to make some money in these crazy markets, because they are definitely crazy. They go up, they go down. We flipped from bullish to bearish, and from bearish to bullish so fast. In fact, I just did a Bitcoin short, got a nice 40% gains here over on Weeks, which is a non-KYC exchange that I used to trade on. Tested it for a while, for a couple months now. Deposits work, withdrawals work, everything is fine. Weeks is a good exchange for me. Now moving on to Tokenize 360, which used to be a newsletter that I did. Now everything that wasn't a newsletter we're doing right here on Twitter. So you have everything for free. Well, it was for free even before. But now one of the threads that we have written for Tokenize 360, and this is what the intern of Tokenize has written. He is a very good intern, one of the best. There's over 2 million unique active wallets at the all-time high just for the Ronin network for gaming. And some of the titles that are played the most is, of course, and this is coming by no surprise, we have Pixels with over 200,000 daily unique active users, unique active wallets playing this game. A lot of people say that, well, a lot of them are bots. Well, that may be the case, but even if half are bots, that's still 100,000 unique users, which is absolutely crazy. You know, even Web 2 games don't have that. Most Web 2 games don't have 100,000 unique active users. We have a game in Web 3, in crypto, that has definitely over 100,000 daily unique active users with over 1 million at the all-time high. Second one should come by no surprise with Axie Infinity. There's over 17 million people who have pre-registered for the Axie Infinity MMO, so that's awesome. We did a little bit of a deep dive with the Axie MMO in one of the previous videos where it really looked at everything they have to offer. We kind of did a little bit of a breakdown of the trailer and everything. This is definitely a game we're hyped for. We got Sunflower Land with the Ronin effect, where unique active wallets have surged 2 times since they have integrated into Ronin. Now, this is not a new game. It's another one of those 2D farming games, sort of like Pixels, but it has also come to Ronin. So they're also doing an airdrop of some exclusive NFTs to the top 50,000 active Ronin wallets. So 50,000 is a lot of wallets. If you just play the game, there's a big chance you're gonna get some of these exclusive NFTs that are just dropping for this event right now. You can check out the full thread with more games over on the Twitter page of Tokenize 360, going by the same name, Tokenize 360. Definitely recommend giving it a follow. Next up, in new games and new releases, we have AVALON, one of the most anticipated MMORPGs in cryptocurrency we have seen so far. The game looks spectacular. It looks absolutely phenomenal. It looks like an MMORPG is supposed to look like. It looks like a Web 2 MMO. Everyone and their moms and their grandmas and their whole family are excited about this. There's a lot that goes into creating a game like this, so the release date may happen this year. It may not. It has not been confirmed yet. We're all hoping it's gonna come this year in 2025. But for now, what they have released just the other day is the quest system, which is officially live. So all you have to do is to create an account right here. So I'll do that with you right now. Now, once I've created my account, I'm going to sign in right here. And with that, you can see your level. I'm level 1 at the moment. Need 100 XP to get to level 2. And there's some daily rewards I can claim. I can collect this one. There we go. And that gives me 10 points. So I'm 10% down for level 2, and these are some of the quests I can connect to my X account, my Discord, my wallet, just some of the quests that they have given us right here. So here we'll be able to exchange our points for rewards. So we're gonna see what kind of rewards this is gonna be, because currently it says coming soon. Last but not least, in the new releases section, we have Ton Battlegrounds. This is a game I have featured once before in one of the videos. What you're looking at right now is a Telegram game, believe it or not. This looks like a fully fledged mobile shooter, sort of like PUBG or Call of Duty even. But no, this is actually on Telegram. So yes, being on Telegram, it's still a mobile game, but there is no barrier to entry. You just load up Telegram, load up their app, and you can start playing. So since I did feature it once, why am I featuring this game again? Because now we have confirmed earnings, finally. If we go over to our Telegram chat, the Mindblow Lounge, and I just need to go from the trading chat to the play to earn chat, and I have pinned this right here. So Nakaloso, this is the person who has even suggested this game to us in the lounge, and now he says they were quick with the second tournament payout, but this is just proof, guys. Here's my reward sent to me for playing Ton Battleground. I'm starting to think that these guys are pretty legit. Almost $50 in just a few short weeks, and I still have one more payout pending. So this is $46 that he has received for playing this Telegram game so far. So this is sort of a mix of play to earn and play to airdrop, because you play this game and you participate in their events, and then you get airdrop tokens once per week. That's how I assume it works. That's how we've seen it work so far. So earnings confirmed in ton. Battleground, definitely one you should check out if you're into mobile games, if you're into mobile shooters. I myself am not, but might be a fun one to try. On another note, in the second section of this video, and this video is dragging on a little bit, but we'll keep it long, we'll keep it nice and long, and get your popcorn ready. We're not even halfway there. I'm still gonna talk to you about all the games that have airdrops and a 500k airdrop, but first I wanted to check this out, because we have very, very interesting data that we have found here from a couple of articles. So we got the CoinPaper article, we got an mpost.io article here from some venture capital firms of 2025, what they're doing in regards to AI versus crypto gaming, and of course we got one article from Binance right here. And so what I have learned from all three of these articles is that the funding, the capital funding from VC funds into crypto gaming is supposed to exceed $18 billion. So that is up from 13.6 billion that we had in 2024. Overall deal flow has declined in 2024 when it comes to crypto gaming, but 2025 is already in the uptrend in regards to capital investments, and that is very important, because without liquidity, none of this matters. We have a lot of gamers. We have already established that in the intro. Now, what do we need next? Well, we need a lot of product, and we do have a lot of product. We have so many games. We have too many games. Even now, how many games have we already covered? Like 6, 7? I didn't even know. I didn't even cover all that I wanted to cover yet. We still have more games to go over. So we have product. We have customers, we have the gamers, we've already established that. The only thing that's missing now is the liquidity. We need the money. We need the investments into the games, and we need the money that's going to go into the people's pockets who play these games, because that's what crypto gaming is all about. Getting sort of the middlemen out of there and having the money flow into the pockets of the people, and everybody gets rich. That's what it looks like on paper, and on paper it makes sense. In practice, it made sense in 2021. 2022 had some good games. 2023 and 4 definitely lacking a lot with all the airdrop incentives. We're hoping for 2025 that we're going to get a lot more play to earn things. So we're going to see. But this is on its way. So lots of investments are coming into crypto gaming, and that is very, very good to see. So the deal flow, even in 2022, was greater than 2021, even though 2022 was the bear market. So this is where we're at right now. It's sort of based on the deal flow. It looks like we're in 2018 when the bull market was already over. But in my opinion, this is going to go into a higher high now, and we're going to blow 2022 out of the water in 2025. That is the idea. And out of all these investments, the networks got less than Web3, DeFi, access, infrastructure, all of that got less than actual Web3. So Web3 is the most invested in part of crypto, most invested in niche by VC funds in the past 12 months. So the crypto VC deal flow is going towards gaming, and that is good news. All right, third and final section, currently ongoing airdrops, biggest airdrops. What is happening? We got Party Icons with their new closed beta, which is live right now. One of the biggest airdrops we have seen. There's a lot to be said here, but the main thing is $500,000 reward pool for Party Icons. And something interesting here is we heard you. Closed beta test 2 economy is now simpler, smoother, and more rewarding. No paywalls, no headaches, just play and earn. What about play to earn? So as you're playing the game, you will get Merble, the Merble token. This is a tradable token, an ERC1155 token. So the Mavis Marketplace, another Ronin beauty of a game. This Merble you can keep putting into the ecosystem in order to, well, upgrade your heroes, or get better weapons, get better loot, or you can just stockpile as much as you can, and then later on, you'll be able to convert Merble into the party token, their token. So $500,000 up for grabs, and what they have said about it is that it is on the horizon with no particular date set quite yet. It is coming very soon, as they have announced this. I am assuming it's gonna come in the next 2 weeks, maximum 1 month. Otherwise, they would not have announced such a massive event and not having it start very soon. So that's just my opinion about this. Of course, how could I not mention the sandbox again? Don't forget to pre-register in order to get your free NFT. We love the sandbox here on this channel. They deliver this so fast. Absolutely love the sandbox. They've only paid me once for some Twitter posts. They never paid me for a YouTube, which I would love. I think so many of you watching these videos have played the sandbox because I have shielded so much, and I was never paid to do that. It's just because they actually pay, and I want to see you get paid. Moving on, we have The Last Odyssey. If you're already a holder of one of their NFTs, your access to this is guaranteed. Otherwise, you should pre-register as soon as you can if this is something that you like to play. So this is what the game looks like. It's kind of like one of those strategy casual mobile games. And if you're a Ronin network ecosystem NFT holder, then there's other ways you can join here. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that you're none of these two, so you can just pre-register in case you're interested in joining the open beta test for The Last Odyssey. Next up, we got the Fight League. The wait is almost over. Our survival game closed beta test is just around the corner. So many games just around the corner, starting with Android first and then iOS. 1,000 USDC and 4 fighter NFTs are up for grabs. Now, after doing party icons of 500,000 and now mentioning this for 1,000, it's a big discrepancy. A big difference, because here the first place, this is a leaderboard style. First place is going to get $200, second place $150, and then 9 and 10 are gonna get a fighter NFT each. So yes, a much smaller prize pool for Fight League, so less people will also participate. If you like the Survivor IO type of games, sort of Call of the Void type of games, that's what this is. Just one more game in the list of many games that are here. One thing that this game would benefit from is bigger prize pools, because what they offer right now is $200 for the first place is not too attractive. Congratulations for them for doing the closed beta test, for starting all of this up, and I'm just guessing here that this is something they're doing in order to stress test the game, to see how people like it. At least that's what I'm hoping it's gonna be. So 27th of March until 30th of March. It's not gonna last too long. So if you're into this type of game, you should play it, check it out, and then the reward should be something on top. This is not something that you should really pursue just for the monetary gain. Last but not least, I should mention 77-bit, a game we're very bullish on, and if you're an NFT holder in 77-bit, then you already have access to the game. On March 25th, it'll open up to everyone who buys a battle pass. It's not gated behind an NFT anymore. It's going to be gated behind a battle pass. So in my opinion, this is going to be a very good airdrop. This game is on Abstract, and it definitely looks like a fun game. I don't have the NFT. I have not played it yet. Mepo2000, friend of the channel, he's played it. He says it's absolutely amazing. He's also streaming it over on Abstract. They have a streaming platform. Streaming is not something I'm interested in, as well as this game, this top-down perspective 2D. For those of you who know me, you know that I'm personally not a fan of this, but that does not mean that I'm not gonna grind myself. What I am a fan of is FPS games, AAA games, also single-player games. That's kind of my thing, but I'm here to report the news, not here to tell anyone what kind of game they should make, what kind of game they should like. So I'm looking at it objectively. Is this a game I would play on my own if it was Web 2? Most likely not. Is this a game I will play because there's going to be rewards? Yes. The answer to that is yes. And that should tell you everything you need to know about Web3/crypto gaming. Strategize to maximize your rewards in all of these games. You can't possibly play everything. My recommendation is to check out the Sandbox once Season 5 starts. Definitely play that one. If you already have access to any of the other games that have closed tests, like 77-bit, like Party Icons, I recommend playing that, because if you already have access, why would you not? For the Sandbox, it's going to be open to everyone, so that's something you should definitely try. Avalon, I recommend just connecting your wallet and getting those few points up, because why wouldn't you? And then finally, Taunt Battleground, if you're into mobile games, I also recommend playing that one too. So that's kind of my recommendations, but I am of course here just to give you the news, just to let you know this is everything that's available, and it's up to you to pick and choose and maximize your strategy of earning and see what you want to play, what you want to skip. There's way more games. This is not everything. This is just everything I could fit in one video. So a lot is going on. There's going to be more videos of this format, very long videos where I discuss everything that's going on, because there is a lot that's going on. So those are my thoughts with some of the games that are on this particular list. I'm curious to hear yours. Is there any game on this list today that you're gonna check out and play for yourself? Let me know in the comment section down below. Like this video is the best way to support the channel, and again, if you're new, subscribe. Why would you not? Thank you for watching. I'm leaving.